G'day kids, Aaron again here. We're in the Charlie Boots workshop and we're going to be building our kangaroo and koala models. These ones right here, very exciting. But before we do, make sure you watch the introduction video, which talks about how to set up a workspace, how to be safe, how to check with your parents, and make sure that you contain all the little small pieces that don't fall on the floor and putting rubbish in your bin. So watch that. But if you have, let's get stuck into it. And the first thing we have to do is get these little guys out of their box. All right, okay. We're going to start off with our kangaroo model. So we'll put the koala aside for 1 second. And you'll notice that in the package, we have our instructions, and then we have our 2 pieces of plywood with all our laser cut parts all ready to press out. And it will be wrapped in plastic, which helps protect it and keep it together for shipping. So make sure you take that off. And as soon as you do, because it is plastic, we want to make sure we put that straight in the bin. We don't want to leave that around for a choking hazard for any young kids, you know. We want to have fun, we want to stay safe, right? So I'll put that in the bin, which I've got beneath me here. So I've got my instructions, I've got my 2 pieces of plywood, my laser cut parts, and what I've also got is I'll just use a paintbrush, and that helps me to pop out some of these pieces if I need to. Now before I start popping anything out, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read the instructions, make sure I'm really familiar with all the different steps. So first thing I'm going to do is read the read before assembly steps, and that says to follow the instructions, don't push out all the pre-cut parts at once, only push them out when you need them, and tools may apply for taking out small parts. This is my tool, the end of a paintbrush. That's all you will need, I promise you. You may use glue if you want, but glue isn't necessary. And supervision is advised if there are young children around. So if you've got some young brothers or sisters with you, make sure mum and dad are there to keep an eye on you, to help you and keep all those small parts on your workbench. So let's get started. And the first thing I always do is I read through every step of the instructions. So step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can even read it through the paper. That's how amazing I am. And step 1 talks about getting out pieces 1, 3, 2, and there's 2 4 pieces. So we'll get started on that. Okay. So step 1, we need pieces 1. There's two 1s, there's a 3, a 2, and 2 4s. And on this piece here, it tells us where all those pieces are. So what I'm going to do is I'll turn these 2 pieces around so they look exactly like in these pictures here. And that means I'm going to flip that one over, and now I know where all my pieces are. So, oh, one more, there we go. So this is piece 1 up here, piece 2 and piece 1. So I'll pop those out, and this is piece 3. So they're the ones I need right now. And I always take my time when I pop these out, use my tool. They do come out nice and easy, but I certainly don't rush it. There we go, that's a 1. A 2, another 1, put the 1s together. They're going to be the sides of the head of the kangaroo. Here's his ears. Here's Skippy's ears. You guys are probably too young to remember Skippy. And then we've got 2 4 pieces. 1 and 1 and 2. So I'll put that aside for now. So here's a good look at the instructions. We can see we have to stick pieces 1 into piece 3, and that goes on top of 2 and then 4. So our piece is 1. They click in there like so. And then we have this one which slides up in between the 2. And you push it together, and then we have the 4s on either side, like that. And you can see how easily and quickly these kits can come together. So now we're on to step 2. Step 2, and we need pieces 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll go to our diagram here, and it tells us where those pieces are, and we need, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5 is hidden away down here. So this one's 5, and it goes at the top, and we'll only push them out as we connect them to the model. So 5, and as per the instructions, he goes right at the top up here, at the back of the head, and in it slides. As soon as you start putting these back pieces in, the model starts firming up a lot. So piece 6, remembering piece 6 is the one here, which is here, so we'll pop that out. Piece 6, and it slides, and then so on. 7. They can only go in one way, so you're not going to get confused. That's 7, and then we have piece 8. In it goes, and then we've got piece 9 is this big piece down the bottom here. I can use my thumbs for that one. And 9 goes down here. This is the rump of the kangaroo. That's the top of where his legs connect. This is a big powerful section of the kangaroo. There are lots of leg muscles in here, so you can see how wide his body gets, his or hers, down towards the legs. It's a big connection there, and that's where they spring and use their powerful legs to jump and get around. So last step in number 2 is to put piece 10 down here. And that's that one done. So, put that down. Step 3. Step 3 calls for 2 pieces of 11 to go on the front, so on the sides here. So find pieces 11, and here they are. Push them out. 1, 2, really simple. And lining up our pieces like they are in the diagram, with 1, 2, 3 slots pointing backwards and 1 slot pointing forwards. We slide them in these slots here. Like so, all the way in, and then do the same on the other side with the other piece 11. Oh, upside down, that's not going to work like that. There we go. If things don't work, then there's probably in the wrong spot. Okay, so we've got steps 1, 2, 3 done. On to step 4, and for step 4 we need piece 15 goes either side in this position here, and then we've got piece 12 and 13, 14 and 16. So we'll start with pieces 15 first, and we have to find those, and they're here on this second piece of plywood, and there's our 2 pieces of 15 there. Pop them out, 1, 2, and they go in here at the tops of the legs, 1 on either side, with the flat section at the bottom. So piece 15 with the flat section at the bottom, like that. Now we need pieces 12, 13 and 14. So I can see here, this is piece 12, I'll pop that out, and then we need, he doesn't want to get out of there, he wants to stay in there, there he comes, he's out, alright. And then we need pieces 13 and 14, which is these 2 pieces here, which will actually form the head of the joey. So this is a lady kangaroo, it's a mum kangaroo, in case you were wondering. So the ears go on top of the joey's head, like that. It then goes into this slot here, and then pushes forward till locks in. And then piece 12 goes in these 4 slots here, and these 4 slots here through the body. Just like so. There we go, it definitely looks like a kangaroo, huh? Still need some arms, some legs, and a tail, but we've got a head and ears, and we've got a little Joey in our pouch. Because kangaroos are marsupials. So, step 5, we need pieces 21, and then 17. We need actually quite a few pieces here. So what we'll do is we'll start with pieces 21 and get those in, and then we'll also do the arms, which are pieces 17.